Hey guys, Max here. In this video, we're going to answer this really important question. I just bought a house. What should I prepare for? A lot of things, but let's go. Just reconsidering this video and the script, it makes me laugh so much because there are going to be 4 really important factors that I'm going to talk about that you really should prepare for now that you are a homeowner. Congratulations, the real work begins. Number 1 is our favorite 4-legged furry friends. And no, I'm not talking about dogs, cats, none of that, but rodents. Rats, mice, raccoons, the whole bit. Prepare for that. And how do you do that? Well, you hire someone who is licensed to make sure they don't enter your home. The first year, the second year, and the third year of having my first home, I dealt with rats. They would come through a very small opening, through a very tiny opening. I don't know how they contorted their body, and they'd come under my sink, and they would eat my paper bags. I was recycling. They eat them and take them back and make their nest. So, hire somebody or do it the budget way like I did and just put a lot of rat candy under the sink. And I'm sure you guys know what rat candy is. Or if you're super humane, you can put a live trap. A trap that they go into, the gate goes down, and you can go release them in the fields. If that's really the way you want to go. But my thing is, rat candy is not very expensive, so candy I give them. Because I love candy too. Just the sweet kind. Number 2, become really aware on where your water shut off, gas shut off, electricity box, all of that really important stuff. Because I woke up one day, walked out to my kitchen, and found my kitchen with about ½ an inch of water, the whole entire kitchen. And I have laminate wood flooring, so that's not good. So I had no idea where my water shut off was, and what was happening was the ice maker on my fridge, the little clamp that goes into it from the faucet, it's called a hose clamp, popped off. So I literally had a hose of water going all over my kitchen, and I had no idea how to turn it off until I had a brilliant idea and went out to the front yard. But then I thought, that's really impossible. So I literally had 5 minutes of this thing going crazy over the kitchen until I finally found out where my water shut-off switch is. Mine was under the sink, yours may be elsewhere. But figure out where your water shut-off switch is and take a note of it because you might need it. Back in time, I would have had someone inspect the roof to see exactly what's going on, because there's not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 significant spots where my roof was leaking, bringing in water, moisture. And when you put moisture, insulation, and drywall together, it makes a big mess, a costly mess. So figure out on the roof, if you're in the rainy season, let it rain and see what's happening. But then again, it's too late. So have somebody inspect the roof, see what's going on. If there's patches that need to be made, make those patches. Making the patches is far better than having 4 leaks that I had to deal with. No fun. Fix the patches or replace the roof. But the roof is definitely a big deal because if you have water coming into your house, it's no bueno for nobody. And then number 4 is back to our 4-legged friends. And I'm not talking about rats this time. I'm talking about your surroundings, your neighbors, and what's around. I didn't realize this in the beginning, but after about a week or so, there are 3, 4, 5, a huge number of dogs across the street, my neighbor, and they bark like it is going out of style. Now, that made my afternoon nap a little more difficult, which is kind of a first world problem. But look at your surroundings. What's happening? Do they have dogs everywhere? Do they have a billion things happening? Do they have kids screaming in the backyard? If you're sensitive to noise, it might be useful to, seriously, before you buy the house, go over the house at 10 o'clock at night and see what's happening. Just drive by and walk around for a little bit. Or if you're already in, figure those out, and it might be a good idea to go to your neighbor and say, hey, would you mind letting the dogs in during the nighttime? Especially if you like sleep as much as me, because when I don't have sleep, y'all don't want to be around me. So figure out the 4-legged friends around you as well as your surroundings. You'll be far better off in the future. Those are the 4 I experienced in my first few years of homeownership, but what else is there? I know there's a ton more, Comment below. I want to see what else you guys have dealt with, and what's your encouragement to people who are in the process of looking or buying a home that they should prepare for. Comment below. Get in the comment action. You lurkers, comment. I'm watching you. Subscribe. Have a great day, and prepare for all your friends and enemies when they come for you. See you guys.